I love the little kid at the end of the montage doing the muscles with the hero hoodie on. Love that shot. Hey, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the show. This is the 14th day of July and the 44th day of the Sekou 30-day challenge. 30 plus another 14. So this is the Be Your Own Hero show. And HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach optimism. It also means high emotion radiates overflow, according to Rev Melissa. And I can't believe this is the 28th episode of the show. Just rolling. It's happening fast. Okay, so I'm your host. I'm Sekou Wrights. And the theme of the show, if you will, is I am currently engaged in the act of trying to become the best version of myself. I call that process doing the work to be my own hero. And so hopefully, as I tell you about my journey, you'll get something that you can use for you. So that's my prayer. All right. So today is Workout Wednesday. Workout Wednesday. That's my theme for today. Question of the day is, who are you surrounding yourself with? Which I believe I asked before, but I'm all about the repetition, because sometimes you got to hear something a bunch of times before it really takes hold. So who are you surrounding yourself with? So story time. This, for me, relates to Black Men Run. If you haven't heard me talk about Black Men Run yet, here we go. There's this group called Black Men Run. I just found out that it is international. I was exposed to it as Black Men Run Nashville, which is here in Nashville, Tennessee, which is where I am right now. They've been around for 8 years, and I've seen maybe 20 to 40 people, and I assumed that was it. No, it's international. There are 54 chapters, so I think there's one in every state, plus some internationally. There's at least one in Japan that I know about. So it is a massive organization. I had no idea. Anyway, I found out about this group through Facebook, and I'm sure that was just the algorithm, because as you may know, I've been posting a lot about jogging, working out, etc. And then I started seeing these posts from Black Men Run. And so I joined the group before I joined the group online. I joined the Facebook group before I joined in person. And I gotta tell you, when I first joined the group, on the Facebook group, I was like, these guys are doing the most. Like for like 2 weeks straight, I was just watching the posts. I'm seeing 20 miles, 40 miles, 8 miles. I was like, these guys are not on my level. These guys are way above my level. But I ended up going. I talked myself into going anyway. And the first time I went there, I met up with them on a Saturday. And I'll never forget it, because I felt like, even though I was intimidated, I felt like I had been doing a lot. I've been doing the jump rope workouts in the driveway through the pandemic. I've been jogging a lot, working out a lot. I felt like I could at least hang. No. No, sir. Day one, it was a group of about maybe 5 or 6 of us. And we start off together. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I got this. This is cool. So we do like 2 or 3 blocks together, and then we make a right onto Broadway. Broadway is the big street, right? So we jog along together, and I stopped. I didn't stop. I slowed down to look at something. So I was the last person to turn the corner. When I turned that corner, when I tell you they were gone. Like I saw like dots of shirts way off in the distance. It was incredible. Like they just warmed up and then accelerated onto Broadway. And then after that, I didn't want to come anymore. That day, I kept up as much as I could, but there was one guy in the group who kept checking on me. Like I would come around the corner and I could see him in the distance looking back like, okay. And then he would turn around and jog some more. And then I would struggle. And then I'd turn another corner and I'd see him way in the distance like, okay, all right. So after a while, I started going like this, like, go ahead. I just wanted him to stop waiting for me because it was too much pressure. I ended up sitting on the steps of a bank on a corner. And I was like, listen, I'm just going to go back, talking to myself. I'm just going to go straight back. And then I struggled through getting back. And that was my experience. But the thing was, after all that, I realized that I had done 5 miles. And yes, I did stop. Yes, I did sit down. Yes, I did walk. But still, it expanded my belief box automatically, because I thought I couldn't do more than 2 or 3. And I was like, oh, wow, that's not bad. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, but it wasn't bad. So I have stuck with that group since then. I've stuck with that group. And, you know, there's nobody that's going to come and get you. Like, no one's going to knock on the door and say, hey, man, it's time to do your Black Men Run with the group. You got to do it yourself. You have to, like, stay active and energized enough to get up, get out, and go meet the group. But doing that consistently has expanded my belief box, and it's expanded my capabilities. So that same guy who used to have to check on me, he doesn't have to check on me anymore. Like, now he knows that I will keep up relatively. You know, like, I'm not usually the first person back, but I'm not usually the last person back either. I'm in the middle of the pack now. And that's a huge progression. So the point is, when you surround yourself with people who are doing extraordinary things, you too start doing extraordinary things. What's that they're saying on social media now? It normalizes being superhuman, right? It normalizes overachievement. So when you're surrounded by people who are overachieving all the time and you're just trying to keep up, then that takes you to another level without even thinking about it. So that takes us back to the question of the day: who are you surrounding yourself with? And all you have to do in today's post-pandemic world or current pandemic world is join a group on social media. You don't even have to join physically, because even when I'm not doing anything, even when I'm not jogging, I see the posts. I see them posting in the group, and that inspires me to do more and to set goals, most importantly, to set goals. So when I was working out by myself, I think my only goal was to do it again tomorrow. But now that I've joined this group, I have consistent goals. I'm like, all right, so I want to level up a little bit here. I want to change and make some tweaks a little bit there. So there's this constant process of making and achieving goals. And that is what moves you forward too. So who are you surrounding yourself with? You can surround yourself with people from the comfort of your living room on your computer. Just join a group of people that are doing a little bit more than you, and it will inspire you to do more, even at home. It will. I promise you it will. And I just noticed, well, I just didn't just notice, but I noticed that Rev Mel has also joined the group, and that's inspiring her to do more too. So super excited about that growth for me and for her and for you. Just join the group. There you go. Join the group. That's your homework. All right. So I got a lot of hero news today, so we're going to get right into it after this commercial break. Okay, what's up, Nan? What's up, Tim? Thanks for popping in. So I've got news. So where are we going to go first? First of all, let me talk about my birthday challenge. So for those of you that don't know, in June, which is my birthday month, I dedicated myself to jogging at least a mile a day for the month of June. That's an idea I got from Black Men Run. They call it a run streak. And several of them are engaged in run streaks now. And they were also engaged in run streaks when I met them. And I was like, what is a run streak? And that's what you do. You commit to running a certain, well, you don't have to commit to a certain mileage, but generally you do. The commitment is to do it every day for a certain amount of time. That's the big commitment. So I'd never heard of that. I'd never done it before. I decided to do that for my birthday month. And it became this thing. It grew and grew and grew, and it grew to 45 people who are engaged in exercising their bodies for the month of June. Then when the month ended, I decided to keep going. Again, because I've surrounded myself with this group of men who are doing extraordinary things. There's one guy who's been running every day for over 3 years. Over 3 years, every day, which just still boggles my mind. So anyway, I decided, and he was nudging me. He was like, you know, you did 30, like, what's up? So I decided to keep jogging into July. And then other things happened. So my friend from high school pledged $1 a mile for my July miles, which was incredible. And so again, it inspires me to move when I don't feel like moving, because I know that he's relying on me to some extent. And I am going to donate 100% of those proceeds to these nonprofits that I've gotten engaged with in the unhoused movement. So I was excited about that. I posted that on social media yesterday. And so as of yesterday, I got 2 more $1 a mile sponsors. So now I got 3. I got 3 $1 a mile sponsors. So that'll be, so the month of June, I did 62 miles. So that should be around $62 per person. So not, a lot of money, but it adds up. So now that's 62 times 3. Plus, Reverend Melissa donated 100% of the proceeds for her sock sales to this movement. So I'm going to put those monies together and make a big donation at the end of July. So if anybody else wants to join the $1 a mile challenge, well, I guess it's the extension of the Sekou 30-day challenge, but now it's $1 a mile. Jump in. I got 3 people. I would love to get at least 4 people. And I'm really excited about that. So I'll make a big donation. I'll decide which of the nonprofits I'm going to donate the money to, and I'll start talking about that and make a big donation at the end of July. So get in on that. All right. So speaking of socks, as you know, I've been doing the sock drive. Here are my hero socks. So I've been selling hero socks, and Rev Mel has been selling Joy socks in support of Project Love Strong. They've got an event coming up on July 24th. They call it Teas and Tea. Teas as in t-shirt and tea as in you drink. This is their 3rd annual. They'll be giving t-shirts and drinks to the unhoused. And I got a sock model. I'm so excited. I've been modeling the socks myself, but as you know, if you've been watching Reverend Melissa's show, we've got a resident sock model, Nan, who's been modeling her socks, and now Nan's modeling my socks too. So let me put this photo up. Boom, got this photo this morning. There's Nan working out, doing the rowing machine at her gym with the hero socks on. So I'm super excited about that. Very cool. I'm gonna put you on the website, Nan. You're gonna be the resident sock model. And in more news, we changed the name. It's no longer Team Captain. Now it's Hero Brand Ambassador. So the Hero Brand Ambassador for Louisville, Kentucky, Jacinta, placed an order yesterday for 20 hero shirts. What? And wants to double. So she's donating all 40 of the Go Hero shirts to her church because they're doing something with the unhoused coming up. So I'll find out more about that and I'll announce it. But in the meantime, there are 40 hero shirts going to Louisville, Kentucky. And let me show you Jacinta. This is Jacinta, the Hero Brand Ambassador for Louisville, Kentucky. That's her rocking a hero shirt. Hers is blue and white because she is a Zeta, and that's her doing her Zeta. I don't know what you call it, but she's representing the Zetas right there. I mean, the hand signal, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, she's representing the Zetas, and she's well, I'm getting confused now, but she is bringing all 40 shirts to her church, and they're going to make a donation to the unhoused through the church. And also separately, before now, she had me come to Louisville to do a hero hoodie drop. So that was hoodies at the time because it was cold. So now we're transitioning from hoodies to t-shirts. So there we go, got it together. So that's what I'm saying about this hero hoodie movement. It has expanded, it has moved beyond hoodies. It's hoodies, t-shirts, socks. It is a ministry, as other people have said, and I accept that word. I've been working on myself to accept that word. So the hero ministry has expanded itself. So I'm super excited about all these things. And my mom said I got to set a deadline for the sock drive. So sock drive, I would like to get at least 3 more socks, 3 more hero socks. So I'm gonna hold them up again so you know what we're talking about. Oh no, you know what? I'm just gonna let Nan model them again. So I would love to get 3 more hero socks sold by the 17th. Today is the 14th, so we got a few days. You can get in on the hero socks by going to herohoodies.com. Let me put that website up and grabbing some socks there. You buy one for yourself, and I will donate one to the unhoused. You can also choose to double up, which means you can choose to buy the socks and donate both pair to the movement. So excited, excited, excited. All right. And also in terms of goals, I want to get myself back on screen. Also in terms of goals, again, I would like to get 1 more $1 a mile sponsor. I've already got 3, which is amazing. And I would love to get 1 more. 2 of the 3 are from high school. So how about that? Talk about like collapsing time and barriers. That's really amazing. So, okay, I think that's it. There's just a lot going on in terms of hero news, and I'm excited about all of it. You can feel my enthusiasm, I'm sure. And I think that's it, though. So come back at 9:30 for 9:30 Central Time for Sit with Rev Melissa. I'll be producing the show, and I might be popping on to say something. And come back to see me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern. So till then, keep doing, be a hero, be your own hero, and remember that now is better than perfect. Later.